Welcome to Blue Helm Space News Brief. You can find us at bluehelmco.com. Today in 1958, a joint National Aeronautics and Space Administration / Advanced Research Projects Agency manned satellite panel was formed. This panel, with the aid of technical studies prepared by the Langley and Lewis Research Centers and assistance from the military services, drafted specific plans for a program of research leading to a manned space flight. This day is September 17th, Thursday, and these are your top space news headlines. SpaceX is standing down from the Starlink launch. The next attempt would be no earlier than tomorrow. A series of photos and computer-generated imagery, which surfaced on the internet in 2020 and originated from KB Arsenal, clearly revealed the latest version and the planned operation of a very large space tug propelled by electric engines and powered by a nuclear source. The project, officially known as the Transport and Energy Module, TEM, has been well known to the watchers of the Russian space program for more than a decade. Nuclear in space. The link is in the show notes. Astranis, a startup developing small geostationary satellites, has brought on board former NASA Administrator Dan Goldin as an advisor. Astranis announced today that Goldin will chair the company's new technical advisory board and recently oversaw the critical design review of the company's first satellite ahead of a mid-2021 launch. Intelsat has signed a satellite contract with Maxar Technologies, placing the final order in a one-time surge in manufacturing deals triggered by the Federal Communications Commission's upcoming C-band spectrum auction. Mangata Networks, a broadband Megaconstellation venture created by former OneWeb Satellite CEO Brian Holtz, is one of 16 startups newly added to the 5G Open Innovation Lab, an ideas and partnership incubator founded earlier this year by T-Mobile, Intel, and NASA to help unleash the potential of 5G mobile networks. China has initiated preparations to launch Chang'e 5, a mission seeking to collect and return the first lunar samples since the 1970s. Chang'e 5 aims to collect and return around 2 kilograms of lunar samples and was earlier slated to launch before the end of 2020. Ship tracking and satellite data now indicate that China is readying the launch for late November. Xage Security, a Silicon Valley cybersecurity startup, announced a contract today to develop, evaluate, and prepare a data protection strategy for the U.S. Space Force. Xage won a $743,000 Phase 2 Small Business Innovation Research contract from AFWERX, the U.S. Air Force organization charged with spurring innovation. Under the contract awarded in June, Xage will help the Space Force address the challenges of securely connecting military and civilian satellites and ground stations in tamper-proof networks. Northrop Grumman received a $298 million contract to develop a jam-resistant military satellite to supplement and eventually replace the existing Advanced Extremely High Frequency AEHF satellites made by Lockheed Martin. The AEHF-6 military communications satellite, launched back in March 26, have completed onboard testing and will be turned over to the U.S. Space Force Command for additional tests before the spacecraft can be declared operational. This was reported to Space News September 16th by the program manager. Do you hear that? That's the sound of no worries. That's future shredding. Contactless on-site shredding from LA to Orange County. We provide residential and commercial service to meet your needs. You don't have to believe me. Go ahead and check out our Yelp reviews. Our friendly staff is here to meet and exceed your needs. So give us a call at 562-426-0557 or visit our website at futureshredding.com to set up a reoccurring or one-time purge shredding service. Again, that's 562-426-0557 or futureshredding.com. Law, policy, and events in space. The Department of Energy and NASA are meeting regularly to investigate how they can cooperate on technologies that go beyond their long-standing work on nuclear power systems. The two agencies held a roundtable September 15th at the University of Tulsa to discuss both how they are working together as well as how they can cooperate with the university's researchers and companies. The 90-minute discussion touched on a wide range of technologies. As per the first story, the next launch will be tomorrow, the SpaceX Falcon 9. In addition, there is a Committee on Planetary Protection tomorrow. It is a virtual event. It starts from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow the show notes to find that. In final news, in the fun section, are you ready for it? Are you ready for a reality show in space. The Kardashians are so last year. Space Heroes. Produced by Ben Silverman and Howard Owens, the series will launch a global search for everyday people from any background who share a deep love for space exploration. The contestants will be vying for the biggest prize ever awarded on TV, according to the story. The grand prize of the reality show? A 2023 trip to the International Space Station. Look for the link in the show notes. There's 2 stories behind it. I don't know, become a contestant. It'd be kind of cool if someone listens to this podcast and then goes out for it and then wins it. All I ask is that you mention my podcast. That's it. That's all. You know, that's the deal that you get from me bringing this to you. All right? Okay. Yeah, so I'm sorry for the horrible accent. I'm sorry for the obnoxious loud noises today. I can get a little carried away. Hey, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this entire thing. Okay, listen, drink your water, tune back in tomorrow, tell someone about it, write a review, share this episode. It's a fun one. It is a blast. This is the best one we have ever done, hands down. It is the best. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Blue Helm.